Hi students, today I am going to explain about units of gravitational constant. Units of gravitational constant G. Okay. Yesterday I explained about universal law of gravitation. Universal law of gravitation. So universal law of gravitation means every body in the universe attract every other object with a force which is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. That is called a universal law of gravitation. Okay, so from that units of gravitational constant G. Gravitation constant G. Okay, according to the law of universal law of gravitation, we know that a force equal to G into m1 m2 by d square. It is a force formula. From this we can write here G value. I am doing cross product here. F into d square by m1 into m2 equal to G. Therefore G equal to force into distance square by mass m1 into mass m2. It is the universal gravitational constant of G formula. From this equation, that is an G equal to F into d square by m1 into m2. From this, F means a force, d is the distance, m1 and m2 are the masses. So force, it is force. Okay, force is measured in newtons, in essence, in newtons. Next, d means here distance measured in meters. Okay, next here m1 is mass measured in kg. Here m2 also mass measured in kg. Okay, now from this force unit is Newton, distance unit is meter by kg into kg. So we can write here G units. I am writing G units now. Force Newton, d square meter square by kg into kg. We can write here kg square. Okay, now the SI unit of universal gravitational constant is SI, the unit of universal gravitation constant is Newton meter square per kg square, or we can write here Newton meter square kg power minus 2 also. These are the SI units of universal gravitational constant. that is universal gravitational constant. Listen, I'm writing here. The SI unit of universal gravitation constant is Newton meter square by kg square, or we can write here Newton meter square into kg power minus 2. These are the SI unit of universal gravitation constant. Okay, that is the SI unit of universal gravitational constant. Okay, next CGS units. CGS units in CGS system, it is a SI unit, Newton meter square per kg square. It is SI. In CGS system, force is measured in dyes. Okay, meters is measured in centimeters. Centimeter square. Mass is measured in grams. That is gram square. So we can write here dye centimeter square into gram power minus 2. It is a CGS unit of universal gravitation constant. Okay, next one, value of universal gravitational constant G. Next one, universal gravitational constant. Values of universal gravitational constant. Value of universal gravitational constant G. Constant G. Universal gravitational constant G. If masses m1 and m2 are two bodies are 1 kg each other, if m1 and m2, if m1 and m2 are the masses each body of mass equal to 1 kg, each body of mass is 1 kg, and distance between them is equal to the distance between them is 1 meter, and the distance between them is 1 meter. Then here F equal to push mark. Here F equal to push mark. Listen now. Here mass is given. Mass equal to M1 equal to 1 kg, and here M2 also 1 kg, and distance equal to 1 meter. So we know that force force equal to G into M1 M2 by d square. It is the first formula. Now substitute here. Force equal to G into M1 equal to much here 1 kg. 1 into mass M2 also 1 kg by d square equal to 1 square. Here 1 into 1 1 by 1 square equal to 1 only, that equal to force equal to G. From this equation the G into 1 G into 1 G by 1 square equal to 1 G by 1 square equal to G. Force equal to here G. If M equal to 1, M2 equal to 1, then here F equal to much G. Here F equal to how much? G. Okay. From this equation we can say that the gravitational constant G is numerically equal to the force of gravitation which exists between the two bodies of unit masses kept at a distance from each other is 1 unit distance. Kept at a unit distance each other, the value of universal gravitational constant G has been found to be 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. Okay. Now the value of G is from this statement if mass, the gravitational constant G is numerically equal to force, because of here the bodies of masses equal to 1 kg 1 kg, they are kept at a distance 1 unit distance means 1 meter, then F equal to G, both are equal, but the gravitational constant value is G equal to here is a constant, that is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. It is a gravitational constant value. It is a constant. G is a constant. That is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. It is a gravitational constant G value. Okay. Next one, the universal gravitational constant is F equal to G into M1 M2 by d square. It is a formula to use to the formula F equal to G into M1 M2 by d square. This is the formula, force formula. So this formula can be used to calculate the gravitational constant anywhere in this universe. In all the cases, the value of G is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. Here M1 and M2 are the masses of the two bodies, and d is the distance between them, between the center of the two bodies. The force of gravitation is a vector quantity. It acts along the line joining the center of mass of the two bodies. Okay. This formula can be used to calculate the gravitational constant, used to calculate the gravitational force, used to gravitational force anywhere in this universe, in all the cases, the value of G is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. Okay, and here M1 and M2 are the masses of the two bodies and D is the distance, and D is the distance between the center of the two bodies. Center of the two bodies. Center of the two bodies. Okay, the universal gravitational constant is the force of gravitation is a vector quantity. The force of gravitation is a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity, and it acts along the line joining the center of the masses, center of mass of the two bodies. Okay, it is the values of universal gravitation constant. Universal gravitation constant. Okay, next, gravitational force between object of small size and big size. Next one, gravitational gravitational force between the small objects and big objects. Okay. Next one, gravitational force. Gravitational force between objects of small size and the big size. Okay, suppose two bodies of mass 1 kg each are placed with a center of 1 meter apart. Then they attract each other with a force is given by, suppose two balls of mass, two balls of 1 kg, each are placed with their center of mass, their center 1 meter apart. Then they attract each other with a force given by a force equal to G into M1 M2 by D square. Here M1 equal to M2 equal to 1 kg and D equal to 1 meter. Next G equal to 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. Then force equal to here force F equal to, so should here force equal to 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into 1 into 1 by 1 square, that equal to force equal to here 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 newtons. It is the force. It is the force. Okay. It is obvious that the gravitational force of attraction between two balls of 1 kg each and 1 meter distance between them, then force equal to here 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 newtons, and this is the very small force, and it is the very small force. The various objects on this earth attract one another constantly. They do not cause any motion because the gravitational force of attraction between them is very small. Okay, it is about gravitational force of objects between small size and big size. Okay, tomorrow I will explain problems based on the universal gravitational constant. Okay, thank you.